Hi there, it's Miracle, and long time no see. It has been a whole month since I sat down and filmed the BookTube video. I didn't know where to start. A lot has happened in life in February, and I think I need to mention that the winner of my giveaway to celebrate Chinese New Year has already been picked. And the winner is Nicole from Nicole is Here to Learn. She has a wonderful BookTube channel. A lot of you guys may know that Nicole is one of my dearest friends here on BookTube, but I really didn't pick her comment up intentionally. I used a random comment generator and I recorded the whole process in my Instagram story. And thanks to everyone who participated in the giveaway. It is a lot of fun to learn more about different cultures, and I learned a lot. And today I think it is interesting to do the international booktuber tag. I was tagged by Alice from the Book Castle. Alice has this amazing booktube channel. I love her reading taste and lifestyle. So thanks a lot for tagging me, and I will leave Alice's video and her channel and the original video down below in the description box. And by the way, I will also mention a couple of other booktube channels. I will link all the channels down below. So without further ado, let's dive into the questions. The first question is, where are you from and what is your native language or languages? I am from China, as most of you know, and my native language is Chinese. The second question is, in what languages do you read books? I read books in both English and Chinese. The third question is there a booktube in your native language? And if so, what is the community like? And yes, there is. I actually found out this community in the end of last year, inspired by Kazan from Always Doing, who I will link her channel down below also. And this community, I think, is much smaller than BookTube here on YouTube, and it is on one of the most popular Chinese websites called Bilibili. And Bilibili is a very interesting website because you can comment on a video where you are watching the video, but also your comment will pop up on the screen and somehow like flowing from left to right or from right to left. I will insert some picture here to show you. So that is a very interesting community because you can talk about books and in the same time your commenter's opinion will pop up while you are talking about the books, if that makes sense. So next question, if there's a booktube community in your native language, why did you decide to join the international one? Well, I didn't know there was a Chinese booktube community when I started. In fact, I think there wasn't a Chinese booktube community before I started. I think they may started at the same time as I started. I'm not very sure about that. And also the second reason is I don't use Bilibili a lot, which is pretty weird because the website is super popular in Chinese. I don't like when you can see other people's comment when you are watching a video. So I don't like the format. I don't use the website. And also because I live overseas, so most of the books that I get hands-on are in English and I read them in English and I watch a lot of English booktubers, so I joined this booktube community. Oh, and also I wanted to practice my English. Following the question is, are there any struggle or challenges for you as a non-native English speaker? I think the biggest struggle for me is time. Filming a video is a very time-consuming thing for me because, as you can tell, probably I have a lot of jump cuts in my video where I finish a sentence and I jump cut to another sentence because I made a mistake in between or many mistakes in between. This is a big problem for me because it takes me a long time to film even a very short video. When I first started, I not only have jump cut sentences but also have jump cut words where I cannot finish the whole sentence when I was recording because I got nervous the moment I turn on the recording button. I turn on the camera. So for example, if I wanted to film a 8-minute video, it will probably take me more than an hour when I started. So it takes me a lot of time to film and also edit because I need to do a lot of jump cuts. So I really admire the people who can just few months ago. The sixth question is, how do you get hold of English books? Well, this is very easy for me because I live overseas. I now live in the United States, so it is very convenient for me to buy or borrow English books from the library or from sellers. Buy books from the sellers and borrow books from the library. And in the opposite, it is very hard for me to find Chinese books here. I brought a lot of Chinese books with me over the many times when I traveled from China, but they're not enough. And I do wish there will be maybe a big modern Chinese bookshop opened in the United States. I hope in the future, because we do have a lot of people here who can read in Chinese in the United States. The next question is, what is the best thing about being a part of the international community? You can answer in your native language and add subtitle if you want to. And of course, I will answer this in Chinese. 我觉得这里比起单一的中文阅读社区更加的多元化。其实从虚构类文学上来说，单从书籍上来讲，我觉得国内外的多元化程度是不分伯仲的。因为国内有很多出版社在出版大量的翻译文学，但是呢，我觉得在英文阅读社区，你可以接触来自五湖四海的各种不同的国家、不同的文化的人，然后你可以了解到他们的特点和他们的想法，这一点上我觉得是比较开阔眼界的。所以这是我最喜欢这边 BookTube 的原因，而且这是我第一次在我的视频里用完整的中文句子说话，所以我现在有点紧张。如果你是可以听得懂中文的小伙伴的话，在这里向你们问好。The second to the last question is, do you watch other international booktubers? Shout out to a international booktuber that you find out recently. I watch a lot of international booktubers, and I think the most recent one I found out maybe 2 or 3 months ago, and she is Annie from Annie the Booktuber. She is from Philippines, and I think we have pretty different reading taste, but I really love her as a person because she's so lovely and so bright, and she is so genuine. You just feel really happy when you watch her videos. So I highly recommend you to check her out. And she is now a new mom. I found it's very fascinating how can she balance BookTube and also a lot of other stuff in life. And the last question is, of course, tag your fellow booktubers. I would like to tag Annie from Annie the Booktuber, and also Freda from Freda Reads. I'm so sorry if I pronounce it wrong. Frida is from Germany, and I really love her reading taste and her thoughts on a lot of the books. So I'll leave her channel down below in the description box as well. If you haven't checked out her channel, you know what to do. And that's it for this international booktuber tag. If you have any recommendations of international booktubers, please leave their channel name down below in my comment section, and I would love to check them out. And that's it. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll be back with another bookish video soon. See you next time. Bye!